And good afternoon, and welcome out here to Gilman City as we get set here for high school baseball action today. It's a matchup between the Warriors of Albany and the Hawks of Gilman City. I'd like to thank our sponsors help you bring you today's broadcast today here of Gilman City Albany Baseball. BTC Bank with locations in Albany, Beeman, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Maysville, Osborne, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Petty John Auto Centers with locations in Bethany and Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Schultz of Albany, an American Family Insurance Agent, David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany and Northwest Cell. Mosaic Medical Center Albany. Army National Guard recruiter Sergeant First Class Clint Bain. The Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge in Albany. Stamper Hauling of Albany. The Albany and Gilman City School Districts. Hogue Lumber Company of Albany and the City of Albany. Albany Booster Club, Printery and New Shopper located in Albany, and Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North located in Albany. And remember, today's pregame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. And as we get set here for today's baseball game, it is a non-conference matchup between the GRC and the HDC. And taking a look here at the starting lineups here for Albany. We'll let you listen in here to the starting lineups in just a moment, but we'll try and give you the starting lineup here for Albany. Leading off, playing in center field, Jordan Papa, followed by Trice Floyd, batting second, playing second base. Kemper Klein will bat third, playing at first. Truman Reynolds will bat in the cleanup spot. He'll play at third base. Ian Campbell bats fifth. He'll play at shortstop. Kirby Stevens will bat in the sixth spot. He'll do the pitching. Jared Button bats seventh. He'll do the catching. Quincy Stamper bats eighth. He'll play in right field. Brett Williams will round out the lineup. He will play in left field. We'll let you listen in here to the announcement of the starters here in just a moment, as well as the national anthem. And here is the public address announcer here at Gilman City High School.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Gilman City High School. At this time, we want to recognize our rosters, so we'll first meet our visitors from Albany. Number 2, Brett Williams. Number 3, Andrew Stevenson. Number 4, Papa Jordan. Number 5, Klein Kemper. Number 6, Cole Emerson. Number 7, Ian Campbell. Number 14, Tristan Trimble. Number 15, Trice Floyd. Number 16, Jared Button. Number 17, Kirby Stevens. Number 18, Braden Landon. Number 21, Bryce Newby. Number 22, Bryce Landon. Number 24, Garrett Clare. Number 25, Colton Peary. Number 27, Quincy Stamper. Number 29, Nathan Wiles. Number 30, Michael Borland. Number 31, Kyle Burke. Number 35, Samuel Miller. Number 36, Cody Peary. And number 42, Truman Reynolds. The Warriors are coached by Chris Hansel, assisted by David Smith and Dustin Warren. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your home Gilman City Hawks, a 5'10 senior, number 0, Jory Stotts. A 5'10 junior, number 1, Cameron Gregg. A 5'7 junior, number 9, Logan Malott. A 5'1 sophomore, number 16, Kyler Preston. A 5'6 freshman, Zane Gibson. 6-foot freshman, number 25, Wyatt Sutton. A 5'7 sophomore, number 35, Brody Langford. A 5'7" freshman, number 39, Jesse Smith. A 5'8" freshman, number 42, Caden Locker. 5'11" sophomore, number 44, Peyton Taggart. And a 6'1" junior, number 45, James Norton. The Hawks are coached by Keely Waddle and assisted by Tony Gregg and Troy Cole. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would ask that you'll rise, remove cover, and face the flag, which is to my left of the crow's nest, as we play our national anthem.
Show your school spirit with the BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and they'll donate $10 per card to that school. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 12 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded, just like you. BTC Bank.
Schultz Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Schultz has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champ's Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Schultz adult beverages and scratchers to help you unwind. That's Schultz Convenience Store in Albany, where they can fuel you up in more ways than one.
And welcome back out again here to Gilman City. Let's take a look here at your starting lineup again for Albany. Leading off, playing center field, Jordan Papa. Batting second, playing second base is Trice Floyd. Batting third, doing playing at first base today is going to be Kemper Klein. Batting fourth, playing third base, Truman Runnels. Batting fifth, playing at shortstop is Ian Campbell. Batting sixth, doing the pitching today is the left-hander Kirby Stevens. Batting seventh, doing the catching today, Jared Button. Batting eighth, playing in right field is Quincy Stamper. And playing left field, rounding out the lineup today, is Brett Williams. Take a look at the defense today here for the Hawks of Gilman City. In right field will be Wyatt Sutton. James Norton will roam center. Jesse Smith in left. Peyton Taggart plays third base. Brody Langfit will be at short. Kyler Preston at second. And Caden Locker plays first base. Doing the pitching today, Jory Stotts, his battery mate behind the plate today, is going to be Cameron Gregg. As we prepare for today's first pitch, don't forget to start your morning or trip with a stop at Schultz in Albany. So first pitch upcoming here from Jory Stotts to Jordan Papa is going to be hit back up the middle. And the second baseman, Preston, stops it. Throw to first base is in time for a quick out number one. That will bring up Trice Floyd to bat, the second baseman here for the Warriors today. He was able to pick up the victory in the 6-2 victory over Maysville last night for the Warriors. Stotts looks in. Here comes the first pitch to Floyd. It'll be low in the dirt for ball one. Here at Gilman City, the fences are going to be enticing to the hitters as this one's going to be hit to third. Third baseman Peyton Taggart not quite able to muscle the throw over to first as Trice Floyd will take a one-out single, and that'll bring up the first baseman Kemper Klein to bat. Here at Gilman City, it's 2:15 down the lines, 2:50 to center. Wind blowing slightly in, though, today from left field. Unlike yesterday, where it was about a 30-mile-an-hour wind blowing in. Floyd takes off the pitch, makes its way to the backstop. Floyd in safely without a slide on the pass ball. As the count moves, 1 ball, no strikes here to Klein. Next pitch here from Stotts to Klein. Throw down to second is not in time as getting back in safely is Floyd. A 1-0 count. Stotts is going to have this one go down the line there off the bat of Kemper Klein. Floyd makes his way around third, and Klein in with a stand-up RBI double. That's 4 runs batted in here in the past 2 games for Kemper Klein. He had 3 runs batted in yesterday in a game that he went 2 for 4 on today. Now brings up Truman Runnels to bat. 1 out, 1 on. And that one will be inside for strike 1. Gets away from the catcher. Gregg, throw down to third, is off the mark. And staying at third base is Kemper Klein. If the Klein didn't get a very good jump, but the throw from catcher Gregg was off the mark as a count, no balls, 1 strike. This one is going to be hitting to center. It's going to get down. It'll bring in another Albany runner, and it's an RBI single here for Truman Runnels as the Warriors now take a 2-0 lead. It's still just 1 out, and Ian Campbell will come up to bat.
Now batting number 7, Ian Campbell.
So Campbell will dig in here to the right-handed batter's box. Runnels on first. Pitch from Stotts outside for ball 1. Count now moves. 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch from Stotts is going to be behind the batter, Campbell, for ball 2. Campbell thought about backing out, and if that would have happened, he would have got the ball right into his left shoulder. 2-0 pitch. It is going to be popped up down the right field side. Right fielder Sutton drifts over, but it will be out of play, foul. Count now moves. 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2 balls and a strike here to Campbell. 1 out, 1 on, runner on first. Albany leads here 2-0 here in the top half of the first inning. A curve from Stotts bends in there for strike 2 as Campbell watches it in. The count now even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one in the dirt makes its way to the backstop. Runnels takes off for second. Throw down to second, not in time as Runnels slides in safely. And the count now moves full here to Campbell. So the 3-2 pitch up coming from Stotts is inside for ball 4, and Campbell will walk. So now runners on first and second. Still just 1 out. Kirby Stevens, the starting pitcher today here for the Warriors, will come up to bat as he'll hit here from the left side. First pitch swung on and missed for strike 1, and Stevens just a hair behind that one. The 0-1. Tip back foul for strike 2. Count now moves. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 out here in this top half of the first inning. Albany leads 1-0 or leads 2-0. This one is going to be hitting the left field. Left fielder Jesse Smith is under it, and he'll catch it for out number 2. And that will bring up the catcher today, Jared Bunton, to bat. So Bunton will bat with 2 on, Runnels on second, Campbell on first. 2 out here in the inning, 2 already in. As Warriors lead 2-0 here in the top half of the first. Pitch from Stotts, outside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed as Bunton chased the outside pitch for strike 2. And swing and a miss for strike number 3. Warriors able to pick up 2 but strand 2 there in the top half of the first inning. We're back with the bottom half of the first when we come back in a minute here on Albany TV.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again here to Gilman City as it sits a 2-0 Albany lead as we get set here to start the bottom half of the first inning. Let's take a look at the starting lineup here for the Hawks of Gilman City. Leading off doing the pitching is Jory Stotts. Batting second, playing first base is Caden Locker. Batting third, doing the catching, Cameron Gregg. Batting fourth, playing at shortstop is Brody Langfit. Batting fifth, playing at third base is Peyton Taggart. Batting sixth, playing second base is Kyler Preston. Jesse Smith will bat seventh and roam in left field. James Norton bats eighth and plays in center. Wyatt Sutton rounds out the lineup, and he'll play in right field. Taking a look at the lineup here for Albany. Brett Williams in left, Jordan Papa in center, Quincy Stamper in right. Truman Reynolds plays third in, Campbell at short, Trice Floyd at second, Kemper Klein at first. Doing the pitching today, Kirby Stevens, his battery mate, Jared Bunton. First pitch from the southpaw, Kirby Stevens is outside for ball 1. And the 1-0 is low for ball 2. Count now moves, 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0 pitch from Stevens to Stotts. Up high for ball 3. Stevens getting his first action on the mound this season. He's played first base in the past 3 games for the Warriors. 3-0 pitch. Outside for ball 4. And he'll give up a leadoff walk here to Jory Stotts. So that'll bring up the first baseman, Caden Locker, to bat. Stevens will check the runner Stotts at first. Stotts takes off. And the pitch is in there for strike 1. And Stotts stole that one before Stevens even got rid of the ball. Pitch outside for ball one. Count now moves. 1-1 strike. As Bunton was quickly able to get out of the crouch to snag that one out of the air. Again, Stotts will take off. This one's tipped back foul for strike two. So the count sits at 1-2 strikes. Runner on second base, Jory Stotts, here in the bottom half of the first inning. Again, Stotts will take off. Throw to third base, though, is going to get away. And Stotts will take third. As Stotts had started to take off for third, Stevens still had the ball trying to throw to third. And the throw in the dirt to Runnels. So the 1-2 pitch. Up high, tipped, and caught by the catcher Bunton for out number one in the first strikeout here of Kirby Stevens' Warrior career. That'll bring up the catcher Cameron Gregg. First pitch inside for ball one. Stevens again will check the runner. Stotts at third. 1-0 up high for ball two. Albany has a lead here, 2-0, bottom half of the first inning. Gilman City, though, threatening with a runner on third base and one out. 2-0 pitch, swung on and missed. First strike one, count now moves, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. And that one's going to be inside for ball three. Count now moves to 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Outside, ball four. Second walk issued here by Stevens. That'll bring up the shortstop, Brody Langfit, to bat. So Langfit will dig in here to the right-handed batter's box. Runners on the corners with Stotts on first. Stotts on third, Gregg on first. Runner will take off for second. Throw to the second baseman. Now throw home is not going to be in time as Stotts will take third. That is a design play where the catcher Bunton will throw to the second baseman Floyd to see if they can catch the runner stealing home, and not able to catch Jory Stotts as he slides in safely. So it counts at 0 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner sits on second base now in a 1-run ball game, 2-1. So runner on second is Cameron Gregg. The pitch. Swung on and missed for strike two. Stevens will check the runner Gregg at second. The 0-2 is going to be hit into right field, and this one is going to get over the fence, and a home run by Brody Langfit. And it's a 2-run home run, and it now makes it a 3-2 Gilman City lead here in this bottom half of the first inning. Still just 1 out here in the inning. Now bases are empty, and it'll bring up the third baseman, Peyton Taggart, to bat. First pitch. Outside for ball one. And the 1-0. In there for strike one. Count now moves, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Here by Stevens to Taggart. Outside for ball two. Count now moves to 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. Tip back. For strike two. Count now moves 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. After the foul tip hits off home plate umpire, Gilman City will have a quick word with their batter, give umpire a little bit of time. Nice little courtesy as the 2-2. In there for strike 3 as Taggart strikes out looking for out number 2. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Kyler Preston. First pitch from Stevens. Low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Up high for ball 2. Count now moves. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody on. 2 out here in the inning as it's now a 3-2 Gilman City lead. Next pitch from Stevens. Outside for ball 3. And the 3-0 to Preston. In there for strike 1 as the count now moves to 3-1. A 3-1 now from Stevens to Preston. Outside for ball number 4, the third walk issued here by Stevens. And it'll bring up the left fielder Jesse Smith to bat. Smith will hit here from the left side against the left-hander Stevens. First pitch in there for strike number 1. Albany was able to pick up 2 runs in the top half of the inning. As this next one in there for strike 2, Gilman City able to pick up 3 so far here in the bottom half, thanks quite a bit to a 2-run home run by Brody Langfit. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 3. So Stevens is able to get out of the inning with 3 strikeouts, but not before he gives up 3 runs off of 3 walks and a home run. We're back with the start of the second when we come back in a moment.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business, and that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact me today.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany, or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today.
As Mosaic continues to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic, they are committed to staying connected. Whether you need a routine checkup or to be seen for an illness, Mosaic has virtual options available. The highly trained nurses are also ready to help you when you need them via the 24/7 community nurse line. Plus, the My Mosaic Portal website and app are available for messaging your care team and accessing health information. Please visit mymlc.com/stayconnected to learn more. Now more than ever, Mosaic is here with you and here for you.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
It'll be the 8-9 one-hitters to bat here for the Warriors as they trail here by a run to start out the second. First pitch there into Quincy Stamper, inside corner for strike 1. Gilman City with a 3-2 lead here in the top half of the second. Pitch there from Stotts to Stamper, tip back foul for strike number 2. And the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 3. That's the second strikeout here in as many batters for Jory Stotts, as the senior left fielder Brett Williams will come up to bat. First pitch to Williams will be low for ball one. One 0 pitch outside for ball two. So a 2-0 count here to Williams. Nobody on, one out on a one-run ball game. Pitch from Stotts hitting the left field. This one deep. Left fielder Smith looks back and gone. Brett Williams with a home run. The first in Albany baseball program history goes to the senior Brett Williams. And Williams will get a couple of high fives, not only from his third base coach, but also from a couple of the Gilman City players as well. And now the ball game tied 3-3 here in the top half of the second inning. As Jordan Papa now comes up to bat, 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch low for ball one. Again, today's game, perfect day for the first Warrior home run. 215 down the line, 250 to center. As the next pitch is in the dirt for ball two. And the 2-0 pitch upcoming here from Stotts to Papa. Low into the dirt for ball three. Count now moves 3 balls, no strikes. A 3-0 pitch from Stotts. In the dirt, ball four. Papa will walk on 4 pitches. And that will now bring up the second baseman, Trice Floyd, to bat. Floyd singled and scored back in the first inning, as he scored on an RBI double by Kemper Klein. Time will be called here. As now Floyd will dig in here to the right-handed batter's box. Stotts again toes the rubber. The pitch as Papa takes off for second. Ball low. Throw down to second. Not in time as it bounces away from the shortstop Langford. Second base bag kind of got dug up there a moment at second, and catcher Cameron Gregg having a quick word with his coach as they get a new ball. So it's a 3-3 ball game here in the top half of the second inning, thanks to a Brett Williams home run. Runner on second now, and Jordan Papa. Pitch into Floyd inside. Ball gets away. Papa now takes third. So 1 out, runner on third base. And a 2-0 count here to Trice Floyd. Floyd will dig back in here in the right-handed batter's box. And we'll see the 2-0 upcoming from Stotts. Pitch outside for ball three. Since Williams' 2-0 home run, it's been 7 straight balls here by Jory Stotts. Next one up high, and Floyd will walk on 4 straight pitches. And that'll bring up Kemper Klein. Klein so far, an RBI double, will dig in. And Floyd takes off for second. Throw to third, not in time as Papa slides in a bit awkwardly, ends on his butt there. But safe nonetheless, as it's a 1-0 count here to Kemper Klein. So now runners on third and second. Klein had 3 RBIs in the game yesterday. With a well-placed base hit here, could come away with 3 here on the day as well, as the count now moves to 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch inside for ball 2. Count now moves to 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2 on the inside pitch. And the count now moves to 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 from Stotts will be popped foul down the first base side, out of play. And the 2-2 pitch upcoming from Stotts to Klein is going to be chopped towards the third baseman, Taggart. Throw to first is in time, but Jordan Papa able to score on the play as Trice Floyd takes third. So it's an RBI ground out, and that will bring up now Truman Runnels to bat. He has an RBI single to his credit that he had last inning, as Albany retakes the lead here now, 4-3. This one is going to be popped back out of play, foul for strike number 1. So an 0-1 count here to Runnels. Floyd on third. And Runnels will turn enough that the bat will go through the zone and not able to check a swing as the count now moves. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch from Stotts to Runnels is going to be hit to left field. Left fielder Smith is chasing it, not able to grab it. And Runnels with another RBI single, his second of the day. And it now sits at a 5-3 Albany lead. And Ian Campbell, who walked in his first plate appearance, will come up to bat. Stotts looks in, the pitch from Campbell. Inside for ball 1. Throw down to first, not in time as Reynolds gets back in. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed by Campbell for strike 1. Count moves 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 count, 2 out, 1 on. Next pitch is going to be chop picked up by the pitcher Stotts. Throw to first base in the dirt, not able to be picked up by the first baseman Caden Locker. And Campbell able to take first. And that will now bring up Kirby Stevens to bat. Stevens, the starting pitcher today for the Warriors, can help out his cause with the base hit here and can extend that 2-run lead. A pitch popped up on the infield. Shortstop Langfit is there and puts it away for out number 3, but not before the Warriors can score 3 runs there in the top half of the second. They lead now 5-3. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Are you ready to get a head start on a successful future? Then call your local Army National Guard recruiter to gain job skills and leadership experience and get a head start in your civilian career. When you join the Army National Guard, you're joining a team with purpose and setting yourself up for success. Contact your local Army National Guard recruiter, Sergeant First Class Clint Bain and Gentry, DeKalb, Harrison, and Worth counties today. 660-868-0991. That's 660-868-0991. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
And welcome back out again here to Gilman City as Albany retakes the lead here 5-3 going here into the bottom of the second inning. It'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters, James Norton, Wyatt Sutton, and Jory Stotts. So coming up to bat here is the center fielder, James Norton.
45, James Norton.
Norton will dig in here to the right-handed batter's box against the southpaw, Kirby Stevens. First pitch. Swung on and missed for strike one. Stevens was able to pick up 3 strikeouts in that first inning, but also walked 3 and gave up a home run to Brody Langfit. The 0-1. Just low for a ball 1. Count now moves 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 pitch from Stevens. Low for ball 2. Count now moves 2 balls and a strike. Here to the center fielder, Norton. And the pitch up high. Count now moves 3 balls and a strike. So a 3-1 count here to leadoff hitter and James Norton. The pitch. At the knees for strike 2 as the count now moves full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the 3-2 pitch upcoming from Stevens to Norton is low in the dirt for ball 4. Fourth walk of the game issued here by Stevens, and that'll bring up the right fielder, Wyatt Sutton. Sutton will bat with Norton on first. Throw over to first is high as Klein had to jump to get it, but Norton back in safely either way. And the first pitch in there. Runner gets caught off of first base and almost picked off there as they throw behind the runner, Norton. As the count now moves to 0 balls, 1 strike. Norton kind of got caught in whether he wanted to steal or not. As the next pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. Count now moves, 0 balls, 2 strikes. So an 0-2 count here to Wyatt Sutton. The pitch upcoming. Outside for ball 1. Count now moves, 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck, Jory Stotts, who walked and scored. This one in there for strike 3 as he sets down Sutton looking for his 4th strikeout of the ball game. And that will bring up Jory Stotts. Stotts again so far walked and scored with 2 stolen bases on his first plate appearance. This one going to be hit back up the middle, hits off the edge of the mound, picked up by the second baseman Floyd. Throw to first, not in time to get the double play, but they do get one as that one goes out of the field, and Jory Stotts will be able to take second base on the unassisted fielder's choice, and then an E4.
Now batting, number 42, Caden Walker.
So that'll bring up Caden Locker, the first baseman, to bat. He struck out swinging in his first plate appearance. He'll bat with 2 out and a runner on second. First pitch tipped back foul for strike 1. So an 0-1 count here to Locker. Jory Stotts sits on second with 2 out. Pitch from Stevens outside for ball 1. Count moves even to 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. Stevens will step off. Runner takes off for third. And in safely is Jory Stotts, as that's his 3rd stolen base here of the afternoon. So now a 1-1 count upcoming. Pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. And the next pitch popped up on the left side of the infield. And the third baseman Runnels underneath it for out number 3. Again, Gilman City gets a runner to the third, this time not able to bring him home. It's a 5-3 Albany lead as we head to the bottom of the top half of the third inning when we come back in just a moment.
Stamper Hauling of Albany offers dedicated expedited deliveries to long haul and oversize, all while guaranteeing on-the-time delivery. Stamper Hauling guarantees their experience in the trucking field will exceed your company's expectations. Stephen Stamper of Stamper Hauling features 19 years of CDL commercial driving experience. Contact Stephen at 816-244-3196 for your company's next hauling job. Stamper Hauling, a family-owned business located in Northwest Missouri.
The Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge in Albany is a 7,500 square foot beautifully decorated event space that includes a caterer's kitchen. The Legacy Event Center features a magnificent black and white staircase that allows for the grandest of entrances. The rustic elegance of Legacy is the perfect backdrop for your wedding, reunion, corporate retreat, or other special event. Contact Jamie today to book your special event. Email her at jamie@eastforklodge.com.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of Northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small-town roots with a big-town feel.
And welcome back out again here to Gilman City as we start the top half of the third inning. It's a 5-3 Albany lead, and it will be the 7, 8, and 9 hitters, so it'll be the bottom 3 of the lineup up to bat here for the Warriors. Leading off, the catcher Jared Button. He struck out swinging to end the top half of the first. First pitch is going to be low for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch from Stotts into Button. Outside for ball 2. Count now moves. 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0. Outside corner, strike 1. Count now moves to 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. As that one's tipped back foul. As it hits there off the mask of the catcher, Cameron Gray. Count now moves to 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to leadoff hitter Button. And a swing and a miss for out number 1. And that will bring up the right fielder now, Quincy Stamper to bat.
Now batting number 27, Quincy Stamper.
So Stamper will dig in here to the right-handed batter's box. 1 out, nobody on base here in the top half of the third. This one is going to be hit back up towards the second baseman, Preston. Throw to the first baseman, Locker in time for out number 2. All right, it'll bring up now the left fielder, Brett Williams to bat.
Number 2, Brett Williams.
Williams homered to left field in his last plate appearance. Pitch from Stotts to Williams. This one going to be pulled off down the left field side, out of play, foul for strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch. This one going to be hit to left center. Going deep again is Smith. And this one is going to die just before the fence. Throw into second, not in time, as Brett Williams with a 2-out double. That one kept drifting towards center and finally just died right before the fence. And it'll bring up the center fielder, Jordan Pop, to bat. He's 0 for 1. He's grounded out to second and walked in his 2 plate appearances. First pitch inside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch from Stotts. Inside, makes its way to the backstop. As Williams will stay at second base. So the count now moves. 2 balls, no strikes here to Papa. On deck, Trice Floyd. 2-0 pitch is fouled off down the third base side. Count now moves to 2 balls and a strike. So the count now moves 2 balls and a strike. 2 out. Runner on second base and Williams. Albany leads 5-3 here in the top half of the third. Pitch low for ball 3 as it's snagged out of the dirt nicely by the catcher Cameron Gregg. And the 3-1 from Stotts to Papa. Stotts will step off as he loses the ball. As they're going to call Stotts for the balk there. Williams will take third. As the ball fell out of the glove there of Stotts. The 3-1 pitch. Outside, ball 4. And Papa will walk for the second straight appearance. And it brings up Trice Floyd to bat. Floyd so far, 1 for 1 on the day. He singled, walked, and has scored in both of his plate appearances. Papa takes off for second. The ball hit back up the middle. It'll be picked up by the shortstop. Langford throw to first. And caught by the first baseman Locker for out number 3. So the Warrior Strand runners at the corners will go to the bottom half of the third inning with the Warriors still leading 5-3 when we come back in just a moment.
The Albany Booster Club is a group of supporters who come together to make a better experience for the students. They try to help the students in any way possible, whether it be on the court, on the mat, on the field, on the track, on the stage, or in the classroom. The Albany Booster Club, longtime supporters of the Albany R3 School District, joining together for the better of the Albany students. The Gilman City School District board members and staff are proud of their students, whether it be out on the floor, on the mats, on the field, or in the classroom. The Gilman City staff roots for their Hawks to succeed. The Gilman City School District wants to wish all of their extracurricular teams the best of luck this academic year.
And welcome back out again here to Gilman City as we get ready to start the bottom half of the third inning. It's a 5-3 Albany lead. And it will be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters that'll be coming up at bat here for the Hawks of Gilman City. First pitch here from Stevens to Gregg. Outside for ball 1. It'll be Cameron Gregg, Brody Langford, Peyton Taggart batting here for Gilman City. Gregg walked and scored in his first plate appearance. Pitch swung on and missed. Count now moves to 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch upcoming here from Stevens on the 1-1. And this one is going to be hitting the left field, and it will be a leadoff single here for Cameron Gregg. And it will bring up now the shortstop, Brody Langford. Langford hit a 2-run home run out to right field in his first plate appearance. He'll come up again with a runner on first base. Nobody out. Pitch up high for ball 1. Stevens will check the runner Gregg at first. Pitch comes home and swung on and missed as Stevens had Langford out in front on the off speed. Count now moves 1 ball, 1 strike. Stevens steps off, throw to first base, not in time as Cameron Gregg dives back in safely. The 1-1 from Stevens. It's going to be popped up center field. Papa will drift in, and he will put it away for out number 1. And that's going to bring up now the third baseman, Peyton Taggart, to bat. Taggart struck out looking in his first plate appearance. He'll bat with 1 out and a runner on first, and Cameron Gregg, his team trailing 5-3 here in the bottom half of the third inning. Showing bunt, pulling it back there is Taggart. Runner will stay at first. As count now moves to 1 ball, no strikes. And again, throw over to first, not in time, as Gregg is able to dive back in safely. The 1-0 from Stevens. Bunt shown, pop back, foul as it goes off the top of the backstop. As the count now moves 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. Next pitch up high for ball 2. The 2-1 is outside for ball 3. Count now moves to 3 balls and a strike. So a 3-1 count here to the third baseman, Taggart. Inside for ball 4. And Taggart will walk. The 5th walk issued here on today by Stevens. That'll bring up Kyler Preston to bat. Preston walked in his first at bat. He'll come up now with runners on second and first. Gregg at second, Taggart at first. And now runner will take off for third. Throw down to third is not in time. So now runners on the corners with 1 out. As Gregg steals third. The 1-0 pitch here to Preston. Runner takes off for second. And Taggart will take second. So now runners on second and third. 1 out as the sunshine starts to shine through a little bit here in Gilman City. As pitch up high now moves to 2 balls, no strikes. So a 2-0 count here to Preston. Pitch from Stevens. Low and inside for ball 3. 3-0 pitch. In there, our inside corner, just off it. For ball number 4, Preston will walk for the 6th walk issued of the day here by Stevens. That's going to bring up the left fielder, Jesse Smith, the left-hander. First pitch up high for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Count now moves 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases loaded here in the bottom half of the third inning. Next pitch, swung on and missed for strike 2. Albany has a 5-3 lead here in the bottom half of the third. Gilman City, though, threatening with the bases loaded. Next pitch, swung on and missed for strike number 3. The 5th of the day here for Stevens. That'll bring up James Norton to bat. Center fielder walked in his first plate appearance to lead off the second inning. I'll come up to bat with the bases loaded and 2 out. First pitch inside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch from Stevens. Inside, count now moves 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out, base loaded. Next pitch from Stevens to Norton. It's going to be hit, and it's going to be into right field. It'll bring in at least one Gilman City runner. And the second run will come around to score as well. And runners on the corners here. And an errant throw is going to bring around another run. As it is now a 6-5 Gilman City lead. And 2 RBI single by Norton brings in 3 runs. As Preston scores on an errant throw. So we've got a runner on first base and 2 outs, and now a 6-5 Gilman City lead. And Wyatt Sutton, the number 9 hitter, up at bat. First pitch popped up out of play, foul for strike 1. Stevens again will till the rubber. Checks the runner Norton at first. Throw over, not in time as Norton gets back in safely. The 0-1 is going to be hit towards the right side. It's going to be picked up by Floyd, and him and Klein both chasing after it. Floyd able to pick it up and run it over to first base before Sutton can make it there for an unassisted out there at first. And it is now, though, a 6-5 Gilman City lead. We'll be back to start the 4th inning when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Schultz Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Schultz has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champ's Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Schultz adult beverages and scratchers to help you unwind. That's Schultz Convenience Store in Albany, where they can fuel you up in more ways than one.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact me today.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today.
And welcome back out again here to Gilman City as we get ready to start the top half of the 4th inning. It's now a 6-5 Gilman City lead, and it will be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters starting with Kemper Klein to bat. First pitch is going to be popped up on the infield. And the second baseman, Kyler Preston, is there to put it away for out number 1. That'll bring up Truman Runnels to bat. Runnels so far, 2 RBI singles in his 2 plate appearances. First pitch is going to be low for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch is going to be popped up again towards the right side of the infield. Again, second baseman Preston under it for out number 2. And that'll bring up Ian Campbell to bat. Campbell 0 for 1 so far here on the day, but has gotten on base due to a walk and an error in his 2 plate appearances. He'll bat with nobody on base and 2 outs. First pitch from Stotts. Up high for ball 1. And the 1-0. Outside, count now moves. 2 balls, no strikes. Again, Gilman City leads here by a score of 6-5. As the next pitch up high for ball 3, count now moves. 3 balls, no strikes. Warriors have only trailed for a half inning at a time. As this one is going to be hit past the second baseman, Preston, as he dives out, and it's going to be picked up by the center fielder, Norton. And it's a 2-out single there by Ian Campbell. And now it'll be up to the pitcher, Kirby Stevens, to extend the inning. Stevens flew out to left and popped out to short in his 2 plate appearances. He'll bat with a runner on first and 2 outs. Stotts throw to first, not in time as Campbell gets back in safely. And the next pitch upcoming from Stotts to Stevens. Runner takes off for second and Campbell. Throw down to second, not in time as Campbell slides in safely. So now a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. The pitch to Stevens. Inside corner. Count now moves. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is going to be hit to left field. Left fielder Jesse Smith drifting back, but puts it away at the fence for out number 3. So the Warriors are able to get a hit, but they strand the runner at second base. And it's still a 6-5 lead here in favor of Gilman City as we head to the bottom half of the 4th inning when we come back in 1 moment.
As Mosaic continues to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic, they are committed to staying connected. Whether you need a routine checkup or to be seen for an illness, Mosaic has virtual options available. The highly trained nurses are also ready to help you when you need them via the 24/7 community nurse line. Plus, the My Mosaic portal website and app are available for messaging your care team and accessing health information. Please visit mymlc.com/stay connected to learn more. Now more than ever, Mosaic is here with you and here for you.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Welcome back out again here to Gilman City as it's a 6-5 Gilman City lead. And the lead off here is going to be Jory Stotts.
Number 0, Jory Stotts.
So Stotts will dig in with his team leading 6-5 to start out the bottom half of the 4th inning. First pitch from Kirby Stevens is low for ball 1. And the 1-0. Outside corner for strike 1. Count now moves. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 from Stevens. In the dirt. Ball 2. Count now moves. 2 balls and a strike. Stott so far 0 for 1 on the day. He's walked, got on base due to a fielder's choice, and has come around to score once. The 2-1 pitch from Stevens to Stotts. Again, is going to be in the dirt. for ball 3 as that one bounces in the dirt, then off the face mask of the catcher, Jared Button. And the 3-1 pitch upcoming. Is going to be hit down the third base side, and it'll get into left field. And it will be a leadoff single here by Jory Stotts. That'll bring up now the first baseman, Caden Locker. Locker so far 0 for 2 as he struck out swinging and popped out to third in his 2 plate appearances. So Locker will ding in here to the right-handed batter's box. Stevens will check the runner. Stotts at first. Throw to first. Not in time as Stotts able to dive back in safely. And the next pitch by Stevens up high for ball 1. Runner takes off. And again, Stotts will take second on the stolen base. And that time, Stevens turns around and runs Stotts back to second. The 1-0 pitch. Stotts takes off for third. Button's throw down is off the mark. Throw into left field. Williams will come up throwing and sliding in safely is Stotts. And it is now a 7-5 Gilman City lead. So it's a 2-0 count now here to Locker with nobody on base and nobody out. It's a 2-run lead here for the Hawks of Gilman City as they lead here now 7-5. Pitch from Stevens is going to be popped up and out of play, foul. For strike 1 count, now moves to 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1 pitch is going to be hit in the right field. And it will be just past the diving second baseman Trice Floyd in right field and picked up by Stamper. As Stamper kind of lost it in the sun a little bit. And it's a single there for Caden Locker. That will bring up now Cameron Gregg to bat, the catcher. Single and a walk in his 2 plate appearances. This one into right field, hugging the line, and it's going to get down and over the fence. And it's a ground rule double. And I take that back. It is going to be a home run here in favor of Cameron Gregg. It's a 2-run home run. Makes it now a 9-5 Gilman City lead. And now we're going to have a quick Pettyjohn Auto Center visit to the mound. Remember, during this visit to the mound, check out Pettyjohn Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Pettyjohn Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Pettyjohn's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to Gilman City. It's a 9-5 lead here in favor of the Hawks. And the second two-run home run of the day given up here by Kirby Stevens. And it'll bring up now Brody Langford, who has one of those two-run home runs. Stevens needing a ball here. Has one. And now the first pitch here from Stevens to Langford is going to be tipped back foul for strike number one, and hopefully at home you didn't flinch on that one because it came right at you. And the 0-1 pitch. And that one is going to be low for ball one. Count now moves. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 from Stevens to Langford is going to be tipped back foul as the count now moves. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still nobody out here in the bottom half of the 4th inning, as it is now a 9-5 Gilman City lead. Pitch from Stevens up high. Count moves even to 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 is outside, and the count now moves full. So full count here to Langford. And the pitch up coming from Stevens. And this one is going to be hitting the left field. Another single here for the Hawks. Their 3rd here of the inning. And now time will be called, and we're going to have a pitching change, I believe. As I believe Ian Campbell will come in and take over on the mound. And we'll have a quick timeout. We'll be back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Are you ready to get a head start on a successful future? Then call your local Army National Guard recruiter to learn how you can earn benefits to help pay for your education and expenses. The National Guard offers many programs for every type of student, whether you're still in high school, attending college, or working toward a vocational certification. Contact your local Army National Guard recruiter, Sergeant First Class Clint Bain in Gentry, DeKalb, Harrison, and Worth counties today at 660-868-0991. That's 660-868-0991. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades. Stamper Hauling of Albany offers dedicated expedited deliveries to long haul and oversize, all while guaranteeing on-the-time delivery. Stamper Hauling guarantees their experience in the trucking field will exceed your company's expectations. Stephen Stamper of Stamper Hauling features 19 years of CDL commercial driving experience. Contact Stephen at 816-244-3196 for your company's next hauling job. Stamper Hauling, a family-owned business located in Northwest Missouri.
And welcome back out again here to Gilman City. We do have a pitching change here. It's Ian Campbell will come in and take over on the mound. Kirby Stevens will move over to first base, and Kemper Klein will move from first to short. So as it sits, it's a 9-5 Gilman City lead. Still nobody out here in this bottom half of the 4th inning. Brody Langford will be on first base as we get set again here in just a moment. So Stevens will go 3+ innings, gives up on the day so far 7 hits, 9 runs, and of those 9 runs, 8 of those have been earned, and he's still liable for another one at first. The first pitch from Campbell to Taggart is going to be low for ball 1. Next pitch. Runner takes off for second. Throw down is not in time as Langford just able to get in safely underneath the tag there of Klein. So the count now moves 1 ball, 1 strike here to Taggart. Next one in there for strike 2. So the 1-2 pitch upcoming is going to be hit towards the first baseman. Stevens bounces off his glove into right field. Stamper will pick it up. Runner moves around third, and the throw all the way to the backstop. And now down to second, and in safely is Peyton Taggart on an RBI single. As it now moves to a 10-5 lead here in favor of the Hawks of Gilman City.
Now batting number 16.
So it'll bring up Kyler Preston to bat. He's walked in his 2 plate appearances and scored once. First pitch in there for strike number 1. It's going Campbell on the mound as he comes in relief for Kirby Stevens. It's a 10-5 lead, bottom half of the 4th inning. Next pitch, outside corner, strike 2. Campbell pitched in relief and picked up the save in the Warriors' first game last week Monday against Northland Christian. As the next pitch is going to be popped back out of play, fouled on the first base side, and stays at no balls, 2 strikes. Campbell started the game last week Friday at Platte Valley and picked up the loss, in which he went 2 1/3 innings. So an 0-2 count here, the second baseman Preston. The pitch is going to be chopped down the third base side, foul. Campbell checked the runner Taggart at second. And fires home, pitch outside for ball 1. Count now moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 from Campbell. Inside for ball 2. Count now moves even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 from Campbell is popped up in foul territory down the third base side, and it will drift back into fair territory and will drop for a bloop single. So now runners at second and first, and will bring up the left fielder Jesse Smith to bat. Smith so far 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts in the ball game. He'll hit now with runners on second and first, and still nobody out here in the bottom half of the 4th. First pitch inside for ball 1. Next pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Count now moves 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Taggart sits at second, Preston at first. And the 1-1 pitch. In there for strike 2. Count now moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch up coming from Campbell is fought off and fouled off as we stay at 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch up coming from Campbell. Popped up, and it'll be caught here by the pitcher Campbell in foul territory. And now coming up to bat will be James Norton.
Now batting number 45, James Norton.
Norton so far, a 2 RBI single to his credit and a walk in his 2 plate appearances. This one going to be hit towards the second baseman. Floyd steps on second, fakes the throw to first. And getting on base due to the fielder's choice, there's Norton. And now it brings up Zane Gibson to bat as he'll come in and pinch hit for Wyatt Sutton. First pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike number 1. Next pitch here from Campbell is going to be right at the edge of the grass, but already there was shortstop Klein as he was getting ready to cover the bag at second, drifted back and was able to put it away for out number 3, but not before Gilman City can pick up 4 runs in the inning. They now lead 10-5 as we head to the top of the half of the 5th inning when we come back in just a minute here on Albany TV.
The Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge in Albany is a 7,500 square foot beautifully decorated event space that includes a caterer's kitchen. The Legacy Event Center features a magnificent black and white staircase that allows for the grandest of entrances. The rustic elegance of the Legacy is the perfect backdrop for your wedding, reunion, corporate retreat, or other special event. Contact Jamie today to book your special event. Email her at jamie@eastforklodge.com.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small-town roots with a big-town feel.
And welcome back out again here to Gilman City as the Hawks hold a 10-5 lead here as we enter the top half of the 5th inning. And Zane Gibson, who came in to pinch hit there for Wyatt Sutton, will take over his spot in right field to start out this top half of the 5th inning. It'll be the bottom of the order here for the Warriors. And leading off will be the catcher, Jared Button. Button so far 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts here in the ball game. He'll come up to bat here to lead off this top half of the 5th inning. See if he can get back some of the runs given up there in the bottom half. First pitch, low outside for ball 1. Next pitch from Stotts. And again, will be low for ball 2. Count now moves, 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 pitch. Low for ball 3. Count now moves, 3 balls, no strikes here to Button. Next pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. Count now moves to 3 balls and a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike, nobody out, nobody on here to lead off the top half of the 5th. And next one in there for strike 2. Gilman City doubling up the Warriors here so far, 10-5. Next pitch is swung on and missed there by Button for out number 1 there of the inning. That'll bring up now Quincy Stamper. Stamper so far 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out in his 2 plate appearances. Pitch from Stotts is going to be low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch from Stotts is at the letters for strike 1. Count now moves, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 to Stamper is going to be chopped back up the middle. Stotts snags it, spins, throws to first for out number 2. And that'll bring up the number 9 hitter in Brent Williams. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Williams has homered and doubled in his 2 plate appearances. Pitch from Stotts is low and in the dirt for ball 1. And the 1-0 now from Stotts to Williams. Inside corner for strike 1. Count now moves. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a 10-5 Gilman City lead, bottom of the 5th inning. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-1 hitting to center field. Center fielder Norton drifting. And the ball gets away from him, and Williams is going to get his second double of the ball game. And that will now bring up Jordan Papa to bat. Papa so far 0 for 1. Papa has grounded out to second and walked in his 2 plate appearances. First pitch from Stotts, up high. Ball gets away from the catcher, Greg. Williams, though, will stay at second. Now the ball gets away on the throw, and Williams again will stay at second base. So it's a 1-0 count here to Jordan Papa. 2 out, runner on second base, and Brent Williams. Pitch from Stotts in there for strike 1. Count now moves. 1 ball, 1 strike. In Gilman City with a 10-5 lead here in the top half of the 5th inning. Next pitch swung on and missed there by Papa as the count now moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch upcoming from Stotts to Papa is low and inside for ball 2. Count moves even. The 2-2. Outside corner, strike 3. Papa goes down looking for out number 3. And we'll head to the bottom half of the 5th inning with Gilman City still leading 10-5 when we come back in just a moment.
The Albany Booster Club is a group of supporters who come together to make a better experience for the students. They try to help the students in any way possible, whether it be on the court, on the mat, on the field, on the track, on the stage, or in the classroom. The Albany Booster Club, longtime supporters of the Albany R3 School District, joining together for the better of the Albany students. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
And welcome into your 5th inning stretch. Remember your 5th inning stretch on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. As we sit here in the bottom half, going to the bottom half of the 5th inning, it's a 10-5 Gilman City lead, and it'll be back to the top of the order here for the Hawks. So it'll be Jory Stotts, Caden Locker, and Cameron Gregg that will bat here to lead off the top or the bottom half of the 5th inning. Stotts so far 1 for 2 on the day, but has gotten on base in all 3 plate appearances, and he's come around to score twice. First pitch from Campbell is going to be hit to left field. This one's going to be deep, and Williams will watch this one head over the fence for a home run for Jory Stotts. And it makes it now an 11-5 Gilman City lead. And that will now bring up the first baseman, Caden Locker, to bat. Locker so far 1 for 3 on the day. A single, a strikeout, and a pop out to third in his 3 plate appearances. So Locker will come up to bat here against Ian Campbell. And the first pitch is going to be popped back out of play, foul for strike 1. So an 0-1 count here to Locker. Next pitch upcoming here from Campbell. And that one bends in there for strike number 2. And it had Locker ducking in the batter's box. I was able to come across the plate for a strike. Next pitch outside for ball 1. Count now moves. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's an 11-5 Gilman City lead here. Nobody out, nobody on. This one will be low for ball 2. Count now moves. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the sun will creep back out again here at Gilman City as the 2-2 pitch from Campbell. Inside for ball 3. Count now moves full. The 3-2 will be fouled off down the third base side and will stay with a full count. On deck is the catcher Cameron Gregg. He has one of the 3 home runs hit by Gilman City so far on the day. As this one is going to be popped back out of play, foul, and will stay 3 balls, 2 strikes. There have been 4 home runs in the ball game today. 3 of them hit by Gilman City. 1 by the Warriors off the bat of Brent Williams. As this one will hit Locker, and he'll take his base. And that will bring up now Cameron Gregg. Gregg so far 2 for 2 on the day. He's gotten on base in all 3 plate appearances and come around to score all 3 times as well. His last plate appearance last inning hit a 2-run home run. This one outside, though, for ball 1. In here at Gilman City, it's just 215 down the left field and right field line, 250 to center. So a shorter fence than most fields this year that the Warriors will play on, as the next one is up high for ball 2. And the 2-0 pitch is going to be hit down the third base side, foul. For strike 1, count now moves to 2 balls and a strike. Campbell will check the runner Locker at first. Next pitch is swung on and missed there by Gregg. And the 2-2. Outside, gets back to the backstop. Runner takes off for second. And we'll get there on the wild pitch. So the count now moves full here to Cameron Gregg. And the pitch swung on and missed for strike number 3. First strikeout of the ball game here for Ian Campbell. That'll now bring up Brody Langfit to bat. Langfit 2 for 3 on the day. A home run, a single, and 2 runs scored. First pitch from Campbell inside for ball 1. The 1-0 is going to be popped up. It's drifting out of play and will get out of play down the first base side. As the count now moves to 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, 1 on One already in here in the inning as it's an 11-5 Gilman City lead, bottom of the fifth. Next pitch, outside corner for strike two. 1-2 pitch from Campbell is going to be popped up first base side, and this one also drifts out of play, foul. So 1 ball, 2 strike, 1 out. As the next pitch up coming here from Ian Campbell into Brody Langford. This one is going to be rocketed into left field, and the throw in is going to keep runners at the corners here with 1 out. After the single there by Langford. That will bring up now Peyton Taggart. Taggart so far 1 for 2 on the day with a walk and a run scored and an RBI. He'll bat with runners on the corners and 1 out. And the pitch is going to be up high, and taking second base without a throw is Langford. The 1-0 from Campbell. Low, ball 2. Count now moves, 2 balls, no strikes. Two-zero pitch from Campbell. Outside, count now moves, 3 balls, no strikes. 3 balls, no strikes. 1 out, runners on third and second. Next pitch inside, ball 4. Taggart will walk on 4 pitches. And now bases are going to be loaded here for Kyler Preston. Preston 1 for 1 on the day with a single. He's walked twice, has scored once. Pitch from Campbell. It's going to be chopped. It's going to be a slow roller that dies in front of third base. Throw to first is going to be in time to get Preston, but not before a run will score, as it's an RBI ground out there by Preston. So that'll bring up Jesse Smith to bat, as now Gilman City leads 12-5 with runners on third and second and 2 out. This one in there for strike 1. Smith so far 0 for 3 on the day. Struck out twice and popped up to the pitcher once in foul territory. 0-1 inside for ball 1. Langford sits at third, Taggart at second. 2 outs here in the inning, 2 already in here, as it's a 12-5 Gilman City lead. Bottom half the 5th inning. Next pitch from Campbell, outside corner for strike 2. So it's a 1-2 count here to Jesse Smith. Pitch from Campbell is going to be chopped towards the shortstop. Klein can't quite pick it up, and a run will score. And getting too far off of third is going to be Peyton Taggart, and he will be out at third, but the run will count as it's a now 13-5 Gilman City lead. We'll go to the 6th inning when we come back in just a moment.
The Gilman City School District board members and staff are proud of their students. Whether it be out on the floor, on the mats, on the field, or in the classroom, the Gilman City staff roots for their Hawks to succeed. The Gilman City School District wants to wish all of their extracurricular teams the best of luck this academic year.
Hello, I'm Dustin Freeman, Superintendent of the Albany R3 School District. At Albany, our staff is focused on helping students excel in academics, athletics, music, business, technology, art, and agriculture. We strive to help young minds prepare for life and become successful in whatever endeavor they choose. The Albany R3 School District is a tribe of parents, teachers, students, and community members working together so students don't just chase their dreams, but live them.
welcome back out again here to Gilman City as we get ready to start the top half of the sixth inning. It's a 13-5 Gilman City lead as they lead here by 8. And it will be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters that will bat here for the Warriors. Trice Floyd, Kemper Klein, and Truman Runnels. Jory Stott still out on the mound here for Gilman City. In today's matchup, a matchup between two teams that are both in their inaugural baseball seasons. So Gilman City tried to start theirs 2 years ago, but did not have enough players. And then last year due to COVID, first pitch. In there for strike one. Floyd so far 1 for 2 on the day. As this one inside for ball one. Floyd has singled, walked, and scored twice and grounded out to short in his 3 plate appearances. The 1-1. Low for ball two. So 2 balls and a strike here to the Warriors' leadoff hitter to start out the top of the 6th inning, and Trice Floyd as the Warriors trail by 8, 13-5. This one will be hit towards the shortstop, Langford. Throw to first in time as it's picked out of the dirt there by the first baseman, Caden Locker. And that will now bring up the first baseman, Kemper Klein, to bat. Klein so far 1 for 3 on the day. An RBI double. And he's grounded out to third and popped out to second. As the first pitch is going to be low for ball one. One-oh pitch from Stotts outside. Count now moves. 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 pitch. In there for strike one. Count now moves. 2 balls and a strike. Two 1 pitch from Stotts. Outside for ball 3. Stotts already into his 6th inning of work here. As the 3-1 pitch. Inside for ball 4. So Klein will walk. That will now bring up Truman Runnels to bat. He's 2 for 3 on the day. He has 2 singles, 2 RBI. He's also popped out to second in his 3 plate appearances. First pitch outside corner, strike one. Stotts checks the runner Klein at first. This one will be popped up, and it's going to drift and be out of play, foul for strike number 2. So no balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 on, top of the 6th inning. Warriors trail 13-5. Next pitch from Stotts. Up high for ball 1. Count now moves. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2. Will hit Runnels as he'll wear that one on the left thigh. And now runners on first and second. And that will bring up Ian Campbell. Campbell so far on the day, 1 for 2, a walk, a single. He's also got on base due to an error. First pitch up high for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch from Stotts to Campbell. Is going to be hitting the left center field. This one is going to get over the fence. Home run, a line drive, 3-run homer for Ian Campbell. So a 3-run line drive home run for Campbell. And that will now bring up Kirby Stevens to bat as the The lead now cut down to 13-8. And we'll have time here, as I believe that's going to be the end of Jory Stotts' day. And Brody Langfit will come in to relieve Jory Stotts. Will be back after this quick timeout here on Albany TV.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. Order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items. Call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North.
The Printery in Albany can do all of your printing. They do business cards, envelopes, brochures, books, calendars, posters, magnetic signs, banners, and everything in between. Come visit Perry and Susan at the Printery in Albany, where they have your printing covered. Call the Printery today at 660-726-5234. That's 660-726-5234 for fair and honest pricing, because to us, your family.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolvis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Are you trying to sell your old car? Looking for some much-needed help on the farm? Are you wanting to grow your customer base? The New Shopper in Albany prints 11,000 copies each week that are delivered to every Gentry and Worth County deliverable address and the surrounding area free of charge. Give Perry and Susan a call at 660-726-5234 at the New Shopper in Albany to have your ad sent directly to your customers.
And welcome back out here to Gilman City. It's a 13-8 lead here in favor of the Gilman City Hawks following a 3-run home run off the bat of Ian Campbell, the second home run on the day for the Warriors. Our new pitcher is going to be Brody Langford as he'll move in from shortstop. But right now, Gilman City looks like it's ready to play here with just 8 players. And as I say that, Jory Stotts will check back in here as he'll play at shortstop. So Stotts will move to short as Langfit will move into the pitcher spot. First pitch here into Kirby Stevens is ball 1. Next pitch up high for ball 2. And the 2-0 pitch here from Langfit to Stevens. Outside for ball 3. Stevens started the game for the Warriors. Right now is the losing pitcher on record. But the Warriors down 5 here in just the top half of the 6th inning. Next pitch in there for strike 1. And the 3-1 is swung on and missed for strike 2 as the count now moves even. So full count, nobody on, 1 out. It's a 5-run ball game following the 3-run line drive home run by Campbell. As this one is going to be hit towards the second baseman, Preston. Throw to first base is in time for out number 2. So that will now bring up Jared Button to bat. Button so far 0 for 3 on the day with 3 strikeouts. As the pitch up coming from Langfit. Low for ball one. And now the 1-0 pitch from Langford to Button. Inside for ball two. Count now moves. 2 balls, no strikes. And the next pitch is in at the knees as the count moves to 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike, nobody on, 2 out. As the 2-1 pitch from Langford. Up high for ball 3. It's a 13-8 Gilman City lead. As the pitch from Langford. Inside for ball 4, Button will walk. And that will now bring up Quincy Stamper to bat. Stamper 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout. He's also grounded out to the pitcher and grounded out to second in his 3 plate appearances. First pitch to Stamper outside for ball 1. Langford will check the runner Button at first. The 1-0 as Button takes off. Swung on and missed by Stamper. The throw off the mark as Button in safely. So the count now moves 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 2 out. Langford checks Button at second. The pitch to Stamper. In there for strike 2 as the count now moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch from Langford. Is going to be chopped down the third base side, foul. We'll stay at 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 on. As Button sits at second. And a 13-8 ball game in favor of Gilman City in the top half of the 6th inning. 1-2 from Langford to Stamper. Outside, gets to the backstop and bounces away down the third base side. And Button gets in safely on the wild pitch. As the count now moves even to 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is Brett Williams, who's 3 for 3 on the day with a home run and 2 doubles. The 2-2 pitch. And this one popped back out of play, foul off the bat of Stamper down the first base side. Next pitch up coming here from Langford. Is outside for ball 3 as the count now moves even, or moves full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch from Langford. Is going to be inside for ball 4. Stamper will walk, and now runners on the corners, and it brings up Brett Williams. Again, Williams 3 for 3 on the day with a home run and 2 doubles. Pitch from Langford. As Stamper will steal second without a throw. The first pitch low there to Williams for ball 1. So 1-0 count here to Williams with runners on third and second. And that one on the inside corner, but gets away from the catcher, Grang, but not far enough for Button to come home. So a 1-1 count here to Williams. Pitch is popped up and down the third base side, foul for strike two. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to left fielder Williams. Button sits at third, Stamper on second. 2 out. Top of the 6th inning, it's a 13-8 Gilman City lead. Pitch from Langfit. Up high for ball 2. Count moves even to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Williams, the 8th batter to hit here for the Warriors this inning. 2-2. Is going to be chopped, and it's going to be hit and picked up by the shortstop. Throw to first, not in time. And now Stamper will take off for third as the throw gets past the first baseman and scores. An RBI single there by Williams and brings in 2 runs as it now sits at a 3-run ball game. And the top of the order up in the 9th hitter here in Jordan Papa. Papa 0 for 2 on the day, but has walked twice as well and scored once. Williams takes off for second, and that one will bounce off the catcher Greg's glove as Williams will take second without a throw. 1-0 pitch. Is going to be hitting to shallow left center field. This one's going to get down. Williams will make his way around third base. The throw home and not in. They're going to tag him out is going to be the call. And I was going to say, Albany faithful not happy with it. And I kind of have to agree with that one a little bit as well, as I think Williams just got to the left of the tag. But it's called an out, and it's now a 3-run ball game as we head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. It's a 13-10 Gilman City lead.
Are you trying to sell your old car? Looking for some much-needed help on the farm? Are you wanting to grow your customer base? The New Shopper in Albany prints 11,000 copies each week that are delivered to every Gentry and Worth County deliverable address and the surrounding area free of charge. Give Perry and Susan a call at 660-726-5234 at the New Shopper in Albany to have your ad sent directly to your customers.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
And welcome back at Gilman City as we get sent here for the bottom half of the 6th inning. It's a 13-10 Gilman City lead. It's the 8, 9, and 1 hitters as James Norton leads off. First pitch hit right back to Campbell. He'll pick it up, throw to first base in time for out number 1. Campbell came in relief of Kirby Stevens in the 4th inning. And so far, in 2 full innings, has given up 3 runs, all earned off of 4 hits, 1 walk, with 1 strikeout. Now to bring up Zane Glenn. First pitch outside for ball 1. Glenn came in to pinch hit for Wyatt Sutton back in the 4th inning. So far, he's 0 for 1 on the day as he's lined out to short in his 1 plate appearance. The 1-0 pitch up coming from Campbell is going to be hit towards the first baseman, Kirby Stevens. Picked up there by Trice Floyd as he was there covering with Stevens and is able to pick it up. And that goes down as a 3-4 putout as it hit off of Stevens and then picked up by Floyd as he runs it over and steps on the bag. That now brings up Jory Stotts to bat. First pitch in there for strike one. Stott so far 2 for 3 on the day. He's gotten on base on all 4 plate appearances and scored in 3 of those. One pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. And the 0-2. As I say that, the home plate umpire will call time, and now we'll be set back again as the 0-2 pitch upcoming from Campbell. And a swing and a miss there by Stotts as he goes down swinging. And it is now a 13-10 Gilman City lead. We'll head to the top half of the 7th, see if the Warriors can extend it when we come back in a moment.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
Stamper Hauling of Albany offers dedicated expedited deliveries to long haul and oversize, all while guaranteeing on-the-time delivery. Stamper Hauling guarantees their experience in the trucking field will exceed your company's expectations. Stephen Stamper of Stamper Hauling features 19 years of CDL commercial driving experience. Contact Stephen at 816-244-3196 for your company's next hauling job. Stamper Hauling, a family-owned business located in Northwest Missouri.
The Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge in Albany is a 7,500 square foot beautifully decorated event space that includes a caterer's kitchen. The Legacy Event Center features a magnificent black and white staircase that allows for the grandest of entrances. The rustic elegance of Legacy is the perfect backdrop for your wedding, reunion, corporate retreat, or other special event. Contact Jamie today to book your special event. Email her at jamie@eastforklodge.com.
And welcome back out again to Gilman City as we get set here for the top half of the 7th inning. Just like last inning, it'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Trice Floyd, Kemper Klein, Truman Runnels. That will come up to bat. Floyd so far 1 for 3 on the day, but has come around to score twice. He's also got on base due to a walk. First pitch outside for ball 1. In Floyd's last 2 plate appearances, he's grounded out to short. As the 1-0 pitch upcoming. This one up high for ball 2. However, this is Floyd's first plate appearance here against the reliever in Brody Langfit. The 2-0 pitch. Up high for ball 3. Count now moves. 3 balls, no strikes. And the 3-0 pitch here from Langfit to Floyd, upcoming. Up high, ball 4. Floyd will walk here for the second time today. And that's going to bring up Kemper Klein to bat. Klein so far on the day, 1 for 2. He has an RBI double. He's got an RBI sacrifice ground out, walked, and he's also popped out to second. Floyd steals second. And the throw off the mark as Floyd gets in safely as the count moves. Now 1-0 here to Klein. The tying run for the Warriors is on deck here in the top half of the 7th inning. Floyd again takes off, and this time he'll take third without a throw. As the count now moves to 1 strike. So the 1-1 count, 1 on, nobody out. Pitch from Langford. Inside for ball 2. Warriors trail here 13-10, top of the 7th inning. The 2-1 pitch is going to be smacked into left field, and left fielder Jesse Smith there, though, and not tagging there is Floyd, as he'll have to move back to third base. And that's going to bring up now Truman Runnels to bat with 1 on and 1 out. Runnels, 2 singles, 2 RBIs, a hit by pitch, and popped out to second in his 2 plate appearances. This one inside for ball 1. They're going to actually say it. Hit off the tip of his elbow, and he'll take his base there for the second time. He got hit in the left thigh last inning. So now with runners on the corners and 1 out, up at bat, Ian Campbell, who already has a 3-run home run to his credit, comes up to bat now. The tying run at the plate, throw to first, gets away. Floyd will take off for home and will score. So now the Warriors down 2 with a runner on first and 1 out. So runners on first is Truman Runnels. Ian Campbell, who had a 3-run home run last inning, up at bat. The pitch is going to be low, going to get away from the catcher. Runnels takes off for second. The throw down is going to get away, and Runnels will now take off for third. And he'll be in at third. And now a runner at third base with 1 out and a 1-0 count here to Campbell. And looks like we are going to have a quick Pettyjohn Auto Center visit to the mound. Remember, during this visit to the mound, check out Pettyjohn Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Back with more in just a moment.
Pettyjohn Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Pettyjohn's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to Gilman City. Warriors trail here 13-11, top of the 7th inning. 1 on and 1 out. Ian Campbell up at bat with a 1-0 count. The pitch is there, called strike 1 at the letters. The count now moves to 1 strike. A 1-1. Up high for ball 2. Count now moves to 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch from Langford is going to be popped back out of play, foul. Count now moves 2 balls, 2 strikes. So it's a 2-2 count, 1 out, runner on third base, Truman Runnels. Warriors trail by 2. Next pitch is going to be hit, and it's going to hit off the glove. The second baseman, Preston, throw to first, not in time. So Ian Campbell safe at first as another run comes around to score. So the tying run at first, the leading run comes up to bat here in Kirby Stevens. So Stevens will come up to bat here with Campbell on first and 1 out. Stevens 0 for 4 on the day, but a hit here could change the day completely as this one in there for strike 1. Stevens has flown out to left in 2 plate appearances, popped out to short, and grounded out to second. Campbell takes off for second. The pitch on the outside corner. Throw to second, not in time. As Campbell in safely. So a runner at second base. 1 out, 0-2 count here to Stevens in a 1-run ball game. Top of the 7th inning. The 0-2 pitch here from Langford as Campbell takes off for third. This one hit the left field. This one is going to be gone. Home run, Kirby Stevens, as the Warriors take a 1-run lead here in the top of the 7th inning. So Stevens, who was on the hook for the loss, comes up with a big 2-run home run here and gives the Warriors a 1-run lead. And that will now bring up Jared Bunton to bat, still with 1 out here in the top half of the 7th. Bunton 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, but has also walked and scored a run in his 4 plate appearances today. Pitch up coming here from Langford. Up high as Bunton wisely holds off. As the pitch up high for ball 1. It's a 14-13 lead here in favor of the Warriors, top of the 7th inning, thanks to a 2-run home run by Kirby Stevens. This one in there for strike 1 as the count now moves. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch up coming here from Langford to Bunton. Is going to be chopped towards the shortstop, or to the second baseman, Preston. Throw to first in time for out number 2. And it'll bring up Quincy Stamper to bat. Stamper 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. Stamper is struck out, grounded out to the pitcher in second, and has walked and scored in his 4 plate appearances. Pitch from Langford. It's going to be hit in the left field. And it's a 2-out single here by Stamper. And now it brings up Brett Williams to bat. He's 4 for 4 on the day. A home run, 2 doubles, and an RBI single. So the first pitch from Langford to Williams. Outside. Stamper takes off for second and steals safely. As the count now moves to 1 ball, no strikes. So a 1-0 count here to number 9 hitter Williams. Pitch from Langford. Outside, ball 2, count now moves, 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch. Low, ball 3 gets away. Stamper will take off for third. The throw down. And they'll get the tag down in time for out number 3. So it's a 14-13 Albany lead as we head to the bottom half of the 7th inning. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Are you ready to get a head start on a successful future? Then call your local Army National Guard recruiter to gain job skills and leadership experience and get a head start on your civilian career. When you join the Army National Guard, you're joining a team with purpose and setting yourself up for success. Contact your local Army National Guard recruiter, Sergeant First Class Clint Bain and Gentry, DeKalb, Harrison, and Worth counties today. 660-868-0991. That's 660-868-0991.
It'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters that will try and keep the ball game alive here for Gilman City. First pitch here to Locker from Campbell. In there for strike one. Locker so far 1 for 3 on the day with a single and a hit by pitch, but he scored 2 runs in those 2 plate appearances. As this one tipped back foul for strike 2. So thanks to the 4-run top half of the 7th inning, Ian Campbell sits as the winning pitcher of record if he can finish this off. The 0-2. Pop back up behind home plate. Caught by the catcher Bunton for out number 1. And that will now bring up Cameron Gregg to bat. Gregg so far 2 for 3 on the day. He's walked, singled, and hit a 2-run home run and struck out, but he scored in 3 of his 4 plate appearances as well. He'll come up to bat here with 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 7th. This one outside for ball 1. And the 1-0. Up high for ball 2. Count now moves. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes here to Cameron Gregg. Pitch from Campbell. Is going to hit Gregg. And so now the tying run sits at first base. And the winning run for Gilman City up at bat. And it's Brody Langfit. Langfit 3 for 4 on the day. 2 singles and a 2-run home run. And he scored in 3 of his 4 plate appearances as well. First pitch from Campbell. In there for strike 1. So Campbell again will toe the rubber, looks into his catcher Bunton for the pitch. Has the one he wants. This one tipped back for strike number 2 as the count now moves. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes here to the pitcher Brody Langfit, who sits at the moment as the losing pitcher on record. Gregg takes off and will take second base. So now a 1-2 count here to Langfit with a runner on second in the tying run with 1 out. Campbell checked the runner at second. The pitch comes home, is fouled back, and again at home, hopefully he didn't duck out of the way, as that one came right back at you. As we sit at a 1-2 count. 1-2 pitch. Is going to be tipped back foul and will stay 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on second base, and Cameron Gregg is the tying run here for Gilman City as Albany leads 14-13, bottom of the 7th inning. The pitch from Campbell is going to be hit. It's going to make its way into left field. Williams will pick it up, throws it in, and now runners will be on the corners with 1 out after this single by Langfit. And that'll bring up Taggart to bat.
Number 44, Peyton Taggart.
Taggart 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI singles, walked twice and come around to score once. He'll bat with now the tying run at third, the leading run at first base. So Gregg at third, Langfit at first. Pitch to Taggart. Up high for ball 1. Now the winning run sits on second. The 1-0 pitch from Campbell. Up high for ball two. Count now moves. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes here to Peyton Taggart. Runners on third and second. That one in there for strike one. Count now moves to 2 balls and a strike. So Cameron Gregg at third. Brody Langford at second. 1 out. And a 2-1 count and a 1-run ball game. Pitch from Campbell. Tip back. Out of play, foul down the first base side. As the count now moves, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Warriors have a 14-13 lead here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. But Gilman City with runners on third and second. Still just 1 out. So the count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Taggart. Pitch from Campbell. Will be hit towards second base. Bounces off of Floyd into right field. 1 run will come around to score. The winning run is going to score, and Gilman City wins it by a final score of 14 in 7 innings. We'll be back with your BTC Bank postgame and your Papa's Player of the Game.
Show your school spirit with the BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and they'll donate $10 per card to that school. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 12 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded, just like you. BTC Bank.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant at Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. The Printery in Albany can do all of your printing. They do business cards, envelopes, brochures, books, calendars, posters, magnetic signs, banners, and everything in between. Come visit Perry and Susan at the Printery in Albany, where they have your printing covered. Call the Printery today at 660-726-5234. That's 660-726-5234 for fair and honest pricing, because to us, you're family.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolvis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
And welcome back out again here to Gilman City, where it's a victory tonight for Gilman City in 5 innings, but it was a thrilling one here all the way to the end as the Warriors come up just short by a final score of 15-14. And taking a look here at the stats from the ball game, we'll give you a quick rundown of the offensive stats. Jory Stotts today goes 2 for 4 on the day, with 3 runs batted in. Caden Locker 1 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Cameron Gregg 2 for 3, 4 runs scored, 2 runs batted in. Brody Langford 4 for 5 with 4 runs scored, 2 runs batted in. Peyton Taggart 1 for 3 with a run scored. Kyler Preston 1 for 2 with a run scored and a run batted in. Jesse Smith 0 for 4 with an RBI. James Norton 1 for 3 with 2 runs batted in. Wyatt Sutton goes 0 for 2 today. Zane Glenn also goes 0 for 2. For the Warriors today, Jordan Papa today goes 1 for 3 with a run scored. Trice Floyd 1 for 3 with 3 runs scored. Kemper Klein 1 for 4 with 2 runs batted in. Truman Runnels 2 for 3 with a run scored and 2 runs batted in. Ian Campbell 3 for 4, a run scored and 4 runs batted in. Kirby Stevens today goes 1 for 5 with a run scored and 2 runs batted in. Jared Bunton 0 for 4 with a run scored. Quincy Stamper 1 for 4 with a run batted in. And Brett Williams today goes 4 for 4 with a run scored and 2 runs batted in. Jory Stotts today goes 5 1/3 innings. He gives up 8 hits, 8 runs, all of which were earned. 4 walks, 5 strikeouts, 1 hit by batter. Brody Langfit today, he gets the victory. He goes an inning and a third as he gives up 6 runs, 5 earned off of 5 hits, and 3 walks and a hit by batter. Kirby Stevens today gets the no decision. He goes 3+ innings as he gives up 10 runs, 9 earned off of 7 hits, 6 walks, and had 5 strikeouts. Ian Campbell today, he'll pick up the rough loss as he goes 4 innings on the day. He'll give up 5 hits, a total of 10 runs, 4 of which were earned with 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and a hit by batter. And remember, today's postgame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. But tonight's player of the game, sponsored by Papa's Family Restaurant. Papa's Family Restaurant, your home for a delicious meal with a great price and an even better atmosphere, is going to go to the senior Brett Williams. He goes 4 for 4 on the day, 2 runs batted in, a run scored, and has the first home run hit ever as an Albany Warrior. And it was a night that saw 3 home runs tonight by the Warriors. Brett Williams hit the first out to left field. Ian Campbell hit a 3-run shot out to left center. Kirby Stevens hit a 2-run homer out to left center field as well. But tonight, Brett Williams, who goes 4 for 4 and hits your inaugural home run for the Warriors, is your Papa's player of the game, as it's a 15-14 final in favor of the Gilman City Hawks. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Help you bringing you today's ball game today here on Albany TV. BTC Bank with locations in Albany, Beeman, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Maysville, Osborne, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Petty John Auto Centers, locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany. Albany Hy-Vee and Schultz of Albany. American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany. Northwest Cell, Mosaic Medical Center, Albany. Army National Guard recruiter, Sergeant First Class Clint Bain. The Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge in Albany. Stamper Hauling of Albany and the Albany and Gilman City School Districts. Hogue Lumber Company of Albany. The City of Albany and Albany Booster Club. Printer and New Shop are located in Albany. And Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North located in Albany. Again, for cameraman and owner Perry Phillips, myself, Jared Rolvis, so long and good night tonight from Gilman City.